Today is Thursday, May 15th, 2014. We're using a propane tank with a very badly made heating coil and a very crazy little stove to heat up water. It's now thermosiphoning, causing this to shudder, as you see, and then it's going up and into a 90-foot PEX coiler, something, and then out and up, and it is in fact thermosiphoning through. It's not a perfect solution because it does stall, but it is working, and we will get this tank out of its winter hibernation, give it some kind of spring thaw here. So if you're making one of these at home, make it better than we did. We got a cold water bucket, and then that cold water bucket, I can actually pull this off, I think. So you can see there's water in there, and then there's this. And then it goes down this way, and it goes into that pump there, 12-volt pump, and then it goes to that valve, which we now have full on open. And then it comes from that valve and up and into the copper coil on the stove here, and it has propane burning it, getting it hot, cover to keep some of the heat in, and then it comes off of there and it goes up and into the tank, and then it comes out of the tank. And it goes around like that, and then it spills in, and occasionally we get some thermosiphoning, and then it stalls. So then we turn on the pump, and we drive out any air that has collected. Let's do that. And this is where the battery is. And then we drive the fluid through, and then we turn it off again, because it's all we have to do is do one quick blast, and then it thermosiphons. Otherwise, what we do is we step down that valve so that we can regulate the amount. In that case, go ahead and plug it into the car, and we'll show you what we're doing when we run it continuously, because it's a very powerful pump. So now we got a too strong a stream here. We've got all the air out, and then Joseph just clamps it down until we get just a trickle, and we leave it running like that. And maybe a little bit wider, Joseph. A little more, less, yes. So if we do that with the valve closed there, then we get some heat gain on this here, because it's slow enough. It makes sense to always put your valving on the outflow side of the pump. If you try to close it here, as we experimented with, then you'll create a partial vacuum here that'll collapse this, and it makes the pump labor too hard. So you can keep this on full bore so that you always have a solid stream of water. You don't get any air backing up and stopping the pump from working, and then you have the valving on the outflow end so that you can get just a trickle, and that works there. And this begins to then heat up, and it takes about 4 minutes from cold water to hot water, and at that point then we shut off the pump and it thermosiphons. We're not ready to shut it off yet because it's not hot enough yet. Okay. But it will be. And then it will start thermosiphoning, and it does that for a while, but then that stagnates. And probably because we have these pipes going down, they should be short run straight from there right into the tank. And then it has to go down through the loops of the tank before it comes out.